It's that garlic time of year again. And the wild garlic flowers, which are gorgeous, with some dandelion flowers in an omelette, and very good for detox and immunity and health and well-being. And how beautiful and green are we? Oh, and there's some pink cherry blossoms. So, my poem, Jerusalem. Jerusalem, of course, meaning peace. And so I think Jesus refers to it as peace. And for us to attain to love, we have to find the peace within ourselves and resolve any conflicts within and hurts and pains, and have understanding, compassion, reason, and understanding and forgiveness, of course. Forgiveness and understanding of how and why somebody is as they are. And sometimes understanding that people need to grieve their pain and sorrow. And we've been a time of stiff upper lip and people burying emotions, hiding from emotions, when actually it's only the truth that sets us free. And we can acknowledge that truth and find the peace. And so my poem, Jerusalem, it's about the New Jerusalem and the promise of God's promise for heaven on earth, for us to be able to find the twofold peace within our body, within ourselves, with others, for the peace and the joy and the fullness of spirit to be able to manifest. We live in a world with a lot of no justice for peace. I've just got a parking ticket for parking on a parking bay in the morning to get some cash, which the co-op didn't have any. Cash point was closed. No, it wasn't closed, it was not working. And so I ended up having to go into the building society, but I was still only there for maybe 15 minutes. And I think it must be classed as a loading part only, but not clearly noticed. But anyway, there we go. Don't know if there's any point in arguing about it. But there's just so much injustice making life hard for people, costing people money for not really doing any wrong. We're just trying to get on with life. And I think we've reached a point in life where everything is too difficult and too expensive, and the justice and peace isn't there, and people are struggling, and people are in pain and sickness is rife, all because of the stresses of a system that's run for profit, not for people's welfare. So I keep faith in God, who's made the cherry blossoms, who's made them bloom, and isn't it beautiful how the pink of the trees, the tree blossoms, in contrast with the green of spring and we should be having more blue skies. And we will get normal clouds again because the chemtrailing must be ended because that causes negativity and that's not peace. And surely climate change, you can't have man controlling the weather because our planet knows how to manage its own weather systems. So Jerusalem, O green and pleasant land of the dove, what has happened to peace and love? For Jerusalem that was being made here has now been turned into terror and fear. O Jerusalem, do you hear that... Oh, I've got wrong. I'll cut it short because I've only got a minute left.